Are set to match up with the Detroit Lions. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll run for the first time to DeAndre Swift. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Stafford going to give it to Swift. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And he will take this across midfield and down the 48-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
And you've got to look to their bases down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play you have to
That's a good one.
afterwards. And just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear,
That's a good touchdown. I got it.
super speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, That's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'll be at the end today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Stanford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stanford. It's caught outright, Amendola. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down. They run out of the gun with Swift. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back to the 25. Yetur Gross-Matos. Showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
And the Lions first down.
From the red zone now, Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. To the running game with Swift. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks, don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
So the field goal there counts what was
Good D, man.
11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense for them there when they get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
25-yard line. The Panthers take over.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going option play on 3rd down. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. And his kick here is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably in the next tier. Well, let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Adrian Peterson in his 14th NFL season. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Boston. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 16. Here's Swift. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 20-yard.
Now a carry for Swift. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Lions.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Jeremy Chinn. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And here's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC, as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they have the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat. Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Bridgewater on 1st down. Flushed out right. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
What you say? He slide.
To throw again. Stafford. Caught on the right side by Jones. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones. An 80-yard touchdown.
You press the 1 and down.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit. That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A good pickup there of 22. Now a first down throw. Stafford steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First down, Detroit.
Operating from the gun. Stafford, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Panthers.
Prater for the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's Desmond Trufant. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables. Yeah.
You want to get it right down and gut. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he stopped immediately there. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Palardy now on to punt as he sends this one away. Agnew now to return. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
1st down, Lions.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. From the gun, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. They find some open field here. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. Open man is Anderson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. And he's going to use his legs here. They'll get it out quickly to Kirkwood. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
it's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 40-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. We saw it at Stanford. It does not surprise me to see it here in the NFL as well. This is one elusive young man.
He set the NCAA record in 2015 at 3,864 all-purpose yards.
Listen, after watching that move, I just called for the trainer. I think I pulled a hammy just watching him.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Good drive, man.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers
That's a good drive.
into this lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yes, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner.
Well, I better say, I don't know. It's like you, I don't know what happened on that. The defense you play, the defense you play is really hard to beat, but.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Come on, man.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by K1 Short. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter from Charlotte. waiting from the gun. Stafford. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. And we're back now in Charlotte. The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down.
I could go for it. I got it punted, right? Okay, so I got it punted. All right, do want to make sure.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at about the 28. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
When you're on defense, you can't press down. You can't press R1 and down on the right-hand stick. That's what's killing you. If you press down, all of them gonna come down like it's a running play.
They start on the with McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters.
Oh.
Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time.
Oh, come on. And they call. Damn, man.
6-yard line. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Shotgun handoff out of McCaffrey.
There y'all go. That motherfucker's so hard to tackle.
Good pickup on 1st down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I try to stay in my. I try to run like on a certain defense to see if it works, but that shit hard, man.
Backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage.
Come on.
Made there near the field.
That's incomplete.
What?
So hang on. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Miller. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Oh man, that ball. I should be having the ball right now. They shouldn't playing me, man.
Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Good ass spin.
And he's dropped just
That motherfucker hard to. He's so hard to tackle, man.
leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I watched him 4 people at him.
I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming.
There we go.
Big, you're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
There we go.
Anticipating a blitz. And
My whole fucking defense was tied. There we go. Hold up.
Bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down and sets up the 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had his problems trying to keep him contained.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw.
Good guy.
But it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target. But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
McCaffrey.
Let's get that.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in full halftime.
No.
First touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. Now whistles. Flag down. I believe the Panthers got moving early. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Now Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two, they don't get it. Interesting call there. They went for two even after the penalty from the 7-yard line. It didn't pay off.
I think the first thought is to go ahead and kick the extra point, but you're not kicking it from the 7-yard line.
Yeah, because you get +5 back on the PAT as well.
Right, so they have to take it from the 15 to administer the penalty. So now you're kicking it around 40 yards. So I understand why they probably went for two there. They thought they had a better play and a better chance in that situation.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably run this all the way before snapping it on second down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Incomplete. He was trying to force it in there to
Hey, I was trying to make him go up the field so bad. I don't like to do that. I'm trying. Niggas be doing that to me all the time. That Sam LaRoute.
I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
on third down. Stafford. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he's out of bounds. So a good call there. That brings
What?
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
That's bullshit right there, man. Stop that.
41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
I'll be there. Come on. I'm going to be there.
First and 10. Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here first and 10 at the 40. Now right away, they look to throw.
We breaking down.
3 yards the game.
That breakdown, you can't shake the breakdown.
Need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Bridgewater going to get it out.
See?
Good
Right.
defensively as they get to
Go.
just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I like the call there because
My bad, man. I don't know why that happened. That shit never happened before.
here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Bridgewater to throw. Now in desperation.
You caught me off guard. You caught me off guard, man. Fuck.
It's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Yes. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can defense. Want to see what they can
My
get.
defense.
Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
My defense has let me down all year. Let's go. Come on.
For it here on fourth down. Here's Bridgewater.
Let's go. Let's go.
They had to go for it with time remaining, and the Lions looking like they're going to come away with a victory.
Good game, man.
They'll run on first down. Swift. Swift is hit, and he closes it out. And it's picked up by the
Man, this is bullshit, man.
at their own 43-yard line.
This is bullshit. My ball. My ball. My ball. Yeah, I'm at the see, man.
When he's going to carry the ball back,
This nigga cheat me, man.
he's more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just
Hey, this game, yeah, good game, bro.
try to make sure they knock the ball free.
Hey, you came out hard, man. You caught me off fucking guard.
Swift, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Stafford going to throw it. That's complete to DeAndre Swift.
Fuck that shit.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds.
I be trying to stay in this pocket, man. This nigga be throwing dumbass passes, man. See that? Man, look at this fucking dude, man. Good game, man.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were really helped by their defense.